Hello, Vengeancer here. First time on BDO today. I usually do a lot of this stuff beforehand, but this is what I'm doing today. Get out of here. So, come on, feed my workers, feed my pets, check my fish. Hit up the Black Spirit dice, dump everything in storage, and then off I go to Glish.
Money comes and goes. It's an ethereal thing.
Don't have very many fish today. Wasn't a good night, apparently. Run off to Glish. So while I'm running to Glish, I'm gonna say a few things. Most of you probably aren't gonna like it, but I'm in a mood today, and so I really don't care. The channel's dropping subs like crazy, probably because I'm not uploading every single day, but quite frankly, I don't have time, and this isn't my job, so it is what it is. I've tried doing some live stream here and there. The first one went pretty good. I'm doing videos, every few days. I'm trying to get one out every 3 days or so, but it's not content that I like. Not proud of it. Not doesn't make me happy. And there's a reason for that. Doing YouTube content has made BDO very unenjoyable for me. It feels like if I'm not pushing for enhancing every time I'm on here, or if I'm not showing off something cool and recording it, then BDO is just kind of a waste of my time. And I hate that it feels that way, because Black Desert used to be my game, and anymore it's just
I shall welcome your visit to Glish, but
it's boring as hell. And my content reflects that. I jump on here, do my daily stuff, which I'm doing right now, and I run over to my farms, do them, and then I usually do Imperial turn-ins, but I've ran out of those. So what I've been doing in game is pretty much cooking. I'll cook every day, all day, and when I'm not uploading, that's what I've been doing, is just leaving my character up cooking or AFK fishing. I don't have time to grind, so I don't do a lot of that. Besides combat, the combat's great, but sitting smacking the same monsters for thousands of hours in hopes of a drop that doesn't come is it's a waste of my time, and I don't want to do it anymore. So we're gonna have to do some unorthodox methods. I'm gonna have to do some different stuff. It's either that to keep the channel growing and keep it entertaining. It's either I do that or I quit. I don't really have. I've got two options. I change or I quit. I don't have hundreds and hundreds of hours. I can't grind 10 hours a day. The time just isn't there. So progress is slow. And it seems like BDO is one of those games that's better suited for streaming. I don't have 8 to 10 hours a day to stream either. So we're going to have to change it up. So this is what I'm doing today. Turning in fish, doing my farms, and then we're going to set up cooking, and I'm going to talk about cooking for a little bit. But before that, we're going to talk about Vengeancer as a YouTube channel. While I'm kind of doing this mundane stuff that is necessary but boring. Nobody shows, no YouTuber shows doing their farms every day, 2 times a day, on repeat. But it's the mundane tasks like this that make MMORPGs. A lot of games like World of Warcraft, they have raids and they have daily quests that you do and stuff like that. BDO doesn't. We have daily quests, but not for leveling, not for other things. It's basically to get certain items to work on certain goals. But we have other grindy, mundane tasks. It's doing your farms on cooldown, using or spending your energy when it's full, which I haven't been doing. Haven't had time for that either. Basically, I've had enough time to do my farms, turn in my fish turn-ins, repair everything, reset, and then set up AFK fishing again. That's pretty much what I've been doing, or setting up cooking, you know, and resetting it. But I don't want to hate this game anymore. I think it's easy to get caught up in hating it and jumping on the bandwagon of, oh, it's pay to win, this game sucks, blah blah blah, you know. Because it makes it very easy to do that, you know, when you spend thousands of hours doing the same thing and there isn't really any new content. And you know, take that with a grain of salt, because there is a ton of stuff to do in Black Desert, but whenever you dive down into something, it's not worth doing unless you fully dive into it. Just like bartering is a waste of time unless you're going for a carrack, and then once you have the carrack, then it's actually worth doing. So, you know, you gotta push through the mundane grind until you get to the point it's worth doing. Otherwise, it's useless, so there's no content there unless you call doing barter, grinding, you know, content, which sailing around in the ship, clicking a location and then letting it AFK go to another location and trading and then running back and forth 15 times. I don't call that content. I think that's stupid. That's why I don't do bartering as much as I could. I love this. I love sailing around in a ship, and I'd love to have a big ship, but the means to get to a big ship is, it's boring as hell. It makes me want to slam my head against the desk, you know. It's just,
Are you traveling now?
I can't stand it. So, and it's the same with like grinding for the mana potion. I can't stand doing that either, because the places you have to grind, you make no silver, and you're in a place where it's awful. You know, the only thing you're grinding for is the potion pieces. Luckily, the HP one didn't take me too long. We'll get these out of here and do them. Luckily, that didn't take me too long, but the mana potions being stupid, sheer runs. You know, people were saying that grinding Shira has a higher chance of dropping stuff. Yeah, those people don't know what they're talking about. So, I grinded Fetus during the treasure event. I was getting anywhere from 5 to 10 pity pieces an hour. Okay. I went and grinded Shira for the last couple of hours, whatever it was that I grinded during the event when I had the extra drop rate. In 3 hours, I got 2 pity pieces, which means it would take me 150 hours to get the potion piece, just for that one. Whereas when people are getting 10 pieces an hour, it takes them 10 hours. That is a huge disparity, and the RNG is just stupid. I don't mind enhancing, so you know, I know how RNG works as a programmer. I know how the generators work. I know how to build them. I understand it, but that big of a disparity is just ridiculous.
The best human endeavor is
Hey, it actually reset. I only got 45 of these, so that's all I'm gonna turn in. I don't have any other things cooked up yet. I've been starting on the Balanos meal prep, you know, for a while. I've been cooking like crazy. But it's going slow because I'm doing it for profit, so I want to be able to wear my Manos cook's clothes while I do that. So I can hold 4,000 of these. And then we run up here. Get a little bit of wizard teleport action going on, which I saw a video by another big video content creator reacting to Video Mobile, and let me tell you that the animations in Video Mobile for Waken Wizard are just phenomenal compared to what we have here on PC, which is utterly ridiculous. I have this residence here. I have it crammed full of alchemy tools on this side, and then a couple of cooking utensils on this side. The reason the alchemy tools are crammed in here because I'm trying to use up these intermediate ones. And then I do have an advanced and a supreme over there that I'll rearrange just like this and put on the ends over there and kind of move all this stuff around once the alchemies are, the intermediates are used up. But here's what I've been doing. I've been making smoked fish steak, but I have to put on my costume so it doesn't take nearly as long. It still takes a while to cook, but the reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm trying to make these for profit, so cooking quickly is not my main focus. I do have the silver embroidered +4 cook's clothes that I could use if I wanted to get to 1 second cooking. I can do that. I do, like I said, I have the costume. I can get down to 1 second cooking if I want, but I am looking to get the max number of dishes because I'm going to turn these into Balanos meals. So I want as many as I possibly can. Balanos takes all of this stuff here. Smoked fish steak, beer, stir-fried vegetables, meat croquette, and chewy cheese gratin. I got a ton of beer in storage. I'm making a ton of fish steak. Probably about 240,000 overall. So that'll give me, I'll need about 500,000 beer. Then I'll need about 500,000 stir-fried vegetables and another 240,000 of each of these. And those three things are what I'm going to go probably to stir-fried vegetables next. And once I can craft 250,000 Balanos meals, that's what I will do. And then anything extra I get will be over the top. Usually get about 2.5 times, especially with higher mastery. So I'll probably end up with 500, 600... what is it? Over 600,000 Balanos meals by the time I'm done, but it's going to take a ton of cooking. I will be very, very high cooking level at that point. So turning in the Balanos meals will get me even more profit. So it's a win-win. It's just taking a lot of time, and this is what I have to use my BDO playtime to do. It's not riveting content. There's nothing fancy or exciting about it. You literally run back and forth between storage and getting your repair tools and your cooking ingredients, and you sit here. That's why I haven't been recording as much, because this is what I've been doing. I've hinted at it. I'm at 140,000 meals. I need about 110 more thousand, so I'm halfway there, a little over. And of course, the blue ones, I usually sell off the blue ones. So these 20-something thousand, I'll just put them on the marketplace, or I might use them for more Balanos meals. I don't know. I'm stockpiling special because you can go and trade the special for a bunch of normals. So I get a ton of ingredients this way. Of course, I got 400,000 vegetables, so I'm pretty good on those. Plus, I've got pumpkins. I got another 700-something thousand of those. So vegetables are fine. Repair tools, I got 8 Supremes. And I got 54 advanced, so I should be fine on those. Plus, I got a 230-something Dark Spirit Greeds I can trade for more Supreme cooking utensils for repairs. And if that isn't enough, then I can always trade 500 of my Imperial Cuisine Golden Seals in and get more Supreme cooking utensils to trade for the repair tools. The Witch's Delicacy, I am no longer trading for contribution XP because soft cap is 425 and I'm at 419. So I will be trading these for milk. That's the best use for them. 10 of these gets you 120 milk, so you can figure that at almost 2,500 of these, that's 250 times 120. I don't feel like doing that in my head. You want to take 2,500, divide it by 10, because that's how many you need. That's 250, and you got to take that times 120, so that's about 30,000 milk. Very efficient doing it that way. The contribution XP is better to get and use. That's why AFK Fish, to trade discarded glass bottles, you can trade 5 of them for the same. So basically, you're trading 120 milk for contribution XP when you can just trade these that are pretty well useless. Silver keys, don't care. I already have all the tier 9s, so breezy conch seaweeds don't really matter to me, and sturdy fishing chairs I don't use. So easy peasy to get contribution. Once I hit 425, it's going to slow down anyway, so there's no point in wasting my witch's delicacies on that. So that is my opinion on that. Now, content, which was my main focus of this. I'm going to start making the content that I want to make. If the channel drops more subs, then so be it. My content's been lacking because I haven't really cared about grinding on BDO, and the stuff that I have put out has been mediocre at best. The only video recently that I've really been proud of is the value video that I did about a week and a half ago. I liked the rant that I did in there, and it kind of shows where I stand on a lot of things and why I live the way that I do in the middle of nowhere on a farm. The other videos that I like creating are the enhancing videos, and it takes a long time to set those up. I do have quite a bit of liquid silver laying around, and I want to do another enhancing video, but I need to do this cooking now and get it out of the way. In terms of rankings, people are quitting BDO. They just are not logging in. Surprisingly, I am not ranked on cooking today, but yesterday I was looking at it. I was ranked in every single spot, and I'm not exceptional in any of those areas. You can look at my life skill stuff. Gathering, I'm 27th at Master 10, which is stupid. Anything under Guru shouldn't even be ranked. Fishing, I'm number 12 with Guru 24. That one I can understand. I spend a lot of time AFK fishing. Hunting with Master 1, I'm on the rankings. Cooking, I was on the rankings with Guru 16, which was sad. Alchemy, I'm on with Master 4, which is still sad. Processing, Guru 28. I'm starting to get pretty high. Anything over Guru 30 and higher, I believe, could easily be a ranking. So I'm number 13. Training, Master 3, I am 28th. Trade, Master 9, I'm 28th. I was ranked in farming and even sailing, even though my sailing is only skilled. Barter, I'm ranked. With beginner 8, I'm ranked in bartering. Same with growth. Yesterday, I was ranked, and I'm level 62 and a third. There's no way that level 62 should ever be ranked. There's a lot of people that are a lot higher level and do a ton more grinding than me, so it's just sad. But I don't think the high players are logging in. And I've been playing on Serendia 3 for a while now. I just think the population is falling. This is crazy. So maybe people just have left the Serendia servers, or maybe people just are playing other games. I don't know, but it's kind of a lull, you know. Summertime's hitting. People are going outside. They don't want to be stuck inside sitting on the computer all the time. So maybe that's it. I don't know. But I feel the same way. Everything for me is changing. I'm more apt to be outside, and I'm leaving BDO behind. You know, I still play, and I still love the game, but I cannot upload content on BDO every single day. And there are a ton of other games that I want to play. I've been recently logging into Guild Wars 2, kind of figuring it out. It's a game that I own all 3 expansions, and I have never played any of them. I want to play them. I completed the main game. I went through Living World story, this number 1 and 2, and I made it into Heart of Thorns expansion, and I haven't played any further than that. I want to play through Heart of Thorns. I want to go through all the other Living Worlds. I want to play through the next expansion and the last expansion. It's a waste of money if I don't play them, and so I want to do that, and I'll upload it. If you want to see that stuff, then leave me a comment. I need a little bit of interaction. I need some opinions. I know a lot of people just click the video and watch and don't interact much, but if I don't get much interaction out of this video, then I am gonna put up a community post, do a poll or something like that, and if I don't get much feedback out of it, then I'm just gonna proceed the way I want to proceed and not worry about it. But there are a ton of other games. I want to finish Red Dead Redemption 2. I really liked when I did the live stream. I liked that setting. Maybe I'll just switch to that format and stream more. Maybe I'll leave YouTube and go to Twitch. I hate Twitch, but you know, maybe that's what it'll come to. I don't know. But the fact that I can show up and turn it on, stream for 2 hours and leave, and I don't have to worry about all the editing. I don't have to worry about all of the uploading and all that crap afterwards. It cuts down. It actually makes it quicker for content creation. I see why a lot of people stream versus just making videos. For this one, we're going to just throw up BDO cooking. Thumbnail, I don't have time today to make a thumbnail. I have to actually go do some meetings and run errands, so my time is spoken for. So I don't have time to make a thumbnail, so you're going to get a generic reused thumbnail. But it is what it is. I am doing the best that I can, and I'm trying to make myself happy as well as other people. And lately I haven't been very happy with my channel and my content and my direction. But back to the games I want to finish. I have a whole library of games I want to play. A lot of them are older, but they're ones that I either want to replay or that interest me and I never completed and I want to actually play. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is on that list. I want to finish that. I want to play through Guild Wars 2. I want to keep pushing for progress in BDO. I have all the Mafia games. I want to play them through Steam. I have most of the Tomb Raider games that I have never played. I want to play those. I have the rest of the Amnesia games. I did the first one on the channel here, and I enjoyed it, but I have both the other ones. I want to play through those. I am a sucker for a good, creepy game, like how Resident Evil used to feel. You know, you sit down, and it's just dark and dank, wet, creepy atmosphere, and you know, you're just going through a mission or a story, and you're not grinding out dailies or grinding. You know, you're actually playing through content. That's the beauty of AAA single player games. And I remember a game a long time ago when they re-released it, but it was on Xbox when I was a kid. Or, well, not a kid. I guess I was considered a kid. It was when I was younger, like when I was a teenager. Condemned Criminal Origins. And that game, the graphics were terrible because, you know, it was an older game. They re-released it, but man, the feel of that game, just that noir style, you know, you're an FBI agent, you're running through these dark alleyways and decrepit buildings. I guess I'm a sucker for a good, like, noir style detective story, you know. Things are slow paced and they're creepy as hell, and there's a mystery to figure out. It's just fantastic, and that's why I spent most of my time when I was on console for a while, and now here I played through the Resident Evil stuff, and I love those. L.A. Noire was another one that I liked, where it was just slimy. It gave you a creepy feeling, you know, on some of this stuff, and you're just trying to figure things out, and I thought those were great. But I love those style of games, and there's quite a few others that I have on my list. Dead Island, the first one, is on there. Hell, let me bring up a few. Let me see if I can do this without messing up the video here. Maybe? Where are you at, Steam? Let's see if Steam will load without causing me any problems here. What is in my library? So I went over the Amnesia games, went over Dead Island, went over the Mafia games. Oh, I got all the Penumbra ones. Penumbra Overture, Black Plague, Requiem. I got the Soma game. I started Stronghold 2, which is a completely different style of game. I've got all the BioShock games I would love to play through, though. I just thought those were cool. And then I have two of the classics that I consider RPG classics: Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. Not the online MMORPG ones, but the actual single-player RPGs that came out years ago. I would love to play through those again. So those are just on my Steam library. And then I've got quite a few other games as well that are on the Epic Games launcher from having Fortnite, which Fortnite is a lot of fun just to pick up and play. You know, it's one of those guilty pleasure games. Same with League of Legends, but League of Legends became so toxic I can't play it anymore. I just get mad. So there's a little insight into my gaming library and kind of what I want to do. I'm sorry for you people on here that are subbed that just want video content, but I can't do it. I can give you video content, but I can't give you only video content. So I understand if you don't view the other stuff that I put out or that I want to put out. But I'm in a place in Black Desert where I need some time. And the Black Desert content is going to be few and far between because I need that time. Like, I'm going to have to spend the next 3 freaking weeks sitting here doing this. What I'm doing right now on the screen is cooking. It's going to take forever. Unless I just stream it and set in podcast talk or do like I'm doing now and go over it. But to give a little bit of video content here, I went over the Balanos meals. The other thing that I plan on doing is I'm going to go back to making elixirs. And then I'm going to be doing a ton of processing, which reminds me. We need to go to Grana first. I have mentioned that I canceled and sold all of my things in Grana. I am using the transport feature for trades to transport all of my trade stuff down to Grana from Valencia, because I have thousands and thousands of crates and I don't want to manually run them down there. Simple as that. It's a wood workshop. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send this crap over to Grana. And one of these days I'm going to run down there and trade it all in. But the reason I got so many different crates is because a lot of these were old ones that were made in Grana before I switched over. So all of these I have to run to Valencia to turn in. But these here are made in Valencia and they need to be transported to Grana. So that's what we're doing. The other thing is I did the old moon farm. So now I have 15 CP because I got 10 back. And I am going to buy the other shops that I need. So I need 10-2, 10-1, 10-2. It's going to take 5 CP and it's going to be a mineral workshop. Cool. And then I'm going to need 18-2 and where are you? 18-2 here? Yes. Yeah. It takes 4. That one is done. And then I'm going to need 10-2, 18-2, and then I'm going to need 20-1, which is going to take another 5. So this one. No. This one? Yes. It's going to be 3. So this one I'm not going to be doing because I don't have enough. Oh, maybe I do. What should we get? How many workers do we have here? 22 out of 23. I think that we will just add this. That's 3. And then we are going to do mineral workshop here. That one's done. So that makes all of the wood and mineral workshops in Valencia purchased. I only have 1 CP I'm not using, which is fantastic, so I'm not wasting it. And then I need to just assign workers to these 3 spots. What is this guy making? Mineral. I got a bunch of minerals being processed. I'm making a ton of steel crates, and I'm going to crank through steel crates until I can't crank through any more steel crates. But these things are worth a ton now. They're worth 67,000 silver, and then with the distance bonus and the extra bargain profits, you're going to make a ton of silver going from Valencia to Grana. So that's what I'm doing with that. That's how I'm going to make a bunch of my extra silver. And that's why I need to go back to processing, because I'm out of fir timber. I got plenty of cedar for now and birch, but I'm out of fir. And my next major points in the contribution area is going to be sent to doing fir. Because, yeah, I've processed all the fur that I have, and I'm completely out. I've got a bunch more here in Calvion, 16,000, but that's all I got. So that's what I'm doing. But that's all I got for today. I wanted to talk about the future and why I haven't been uploading as much, and the fact that I have seen and been around and watched that this channel, I'm dropping subs. And I understand it, but at the same time, I don't, because I still am putting out some content. It may not be great, but it should be enough to hold over until I get back to doing more. And anybody that is an actual like fan or avid follower knows that spring, summer, and fall, very busy times for me, and winter time I am able to upload more, and that is how my schedule goes. So it's just going to be how it is. So I hope this video finds you well, and I hope you like listening to all of my voice cracks and my crazy ranting and my struggle in progress and just things in general. Maybe it brings somebody some joy and some relief, or maybe just something to listen to. But I consider all of you guys friends. So the ones that stay, I appreciate it. I appreciate the views, and please leave me feedback if you can. It helps, and like I said, if I don't get any feedback from you all giving me your opinion on if you actually want to see, or if I should just play some of these games on my own time and not worry about it and just upload video when I can, and when I come up with things to make, then I will put out a poll and see what happens. Also, I forgot to mention the recipe, smoked fish steak, since that's the main thing I'm focusing on. 2 fish, 2 salt, 1 olive oil, 2 dried fish. If you have fresh fish, then it only takes 1, but it's 2 dried. So I have all my workers drying tons of fish, so I just drop 2 in there. Drop 2 salt and 1 olive oil, and you can get as much smoked fish steak as you want. The fish kind doesn't matter, I don't think. I'm using all the dried ones that I have from the Portaferia nodes over there that do the fish drying. So, but that's all I got. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Go and thank your mothers if they're still around. I know I wouldn't be anywhere without mine. I'm gonna have a good Mother's Day. We're having a nice big family dinner on Saturday, and we're gonna celebrate them and my grandma as well, and show our appreciation, and then we're gonna move forward. So, as always, until next time.